Little morning, early morning activity. Boston Fire Department's on this side. I think they got another situation on the other side over there. See if we can walk down and see what they have. I'm not too sure if it's two separate incidents or one of the same. Allegedly, they got a water main break on the other side of Stop and Shop over there. We'll check it out and see what they have. Get Rescue 2 over here on this side. Take a walk up towards the other intersection and see what we have. Could be two separate things, could be all the same. Uh, this is what they have down here. Um, Take a ride on the other side down there and see what they got, because it looks like they got two or three different things going on in the same area. It may be two separate incidents, but let me check it out later on, tie in all the details. This is right in front of Jackson T station. A little early morning activity. Here's the area of concern with the water main break. Not too sure how much water let out, but I understand they're still trying to shut the water off. Oh, this is water here. So I heard it's a 35-inch water main break. Could be wrong. And it's coming downhill too, just so you know. There's more water over here. The guy's walking through it. I guess he's walking through it. Let's see. Is he walking through it? You can see the water still gushing down. From what I understand, they're still trying to shut it off. Early morning water main break in the city of Boston. Cruisers. Like a river. Might as well get the canoe out. Where's the canoe? You got the canoe?
Over there.
Might as well get the canoe out with this. It's all the way down. I don't know how he got through there. The police had the street blocked off. He's up here quaking the water. That's not helpful either. If you're gonna drive through the water, you drive through it slowly. You don't go through it fast. There's a reason why you don't go through it fast, because you can flood your engine, damage your undercarriage as well. You don't quake the water for numerous reasons. All right, this is what we have. We have decent sized water main break. See if we can get some focus on this. Or that because he wanted to get to his house, I guess. Take a quick walk through here and see what we have. Early morning water main break. They say it's rolling downhill, so whatever's uphill has to be worse than what's down here. Thousands and thousands of gallons of water have been running for the last couple of hours. Water and sewer is trying to actively shut the water off. And so far they have not been successful.
Engine 14, water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Engine 14, water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2388 Heath Street and our Lawn Street, 515.
So they got a water main break.
Engine 39, lateral 18, master box activation, 573 Dorchester Avenue, South Boston. Engine 39, lateral 18, master box activation.
Coming from up that way.
South Boston.
See, we get on the other side over there.
34 Andrews Square, 515.
A lot of water, thousands and thousands of gallons of water. It's been running for hours. Water and sewer is still trying to shut the water off. They can't find the actual shut off. Trying to find the gate valves. They're calling out extra support to find the gate valve to shut the water off. Let's see if we can get on the other side over there on Schiller Street and see what they got going on. That's on the other side of Heath Street. So you guys get to see what I see. Get the canoe out, man. Where's your canoe? You need a canoe for this. Water and sewer has been notified. They are on site, but they just can't get the gate valve shut off. Fire department standing by. You see all the activity going on out here. We'll see if we can get on the other side of Schiller Street and see what we got over there. Probably more water like this, pretty much. All right, guys, we're gonna catch you guys on the other side. I'm not gonna go through the water. I go around the water, even though I could go through it, but I go around. All right, guys, we'll be on the other side shortly. Pretty good sized water main break. They've been leaking for a couple of hours now. People are calling in with water in their basements all of a sudden. Everybody's waking up with water in their basements. Not too sure how bad it is, but like I said, it's been leaking for several hours. To no slowdown of the situation. Water and sewer is still trying to work on it. They haven't quite got the gate valve yet. And it's flooding out the whole area of Heath Street down there.
Ladder 11, water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Ladder 11, water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2388 Heath Street and our Lawn Street, 523.
See the amount of water they have. And we're talking thousands and thousands of gallons of water. This is a lot of water. Let the fire truck pass through there. Boston Water and Sewer. He's trying to get on the phone and see if he can get the people down there. No luck so far. It could be under a car, all we know. Could be under a vehicle. Usually they're not under a vehicle, but you never know. He's trying to get the appropriate people down here right away. Like I said, this has been going on for several hours. Still no so you guys get an image of what's going on.
39, all set.
All the way down the whole street there, matter of fact.
39 has, thank you.
Somebody had asked me how come they don't have automatic gate valves, and I don't know the answer to that question.
Water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Engine 20, water main break 12 Schiller Street, Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2388 Heath Street and Long Street, 526.
So Water and Sewer is trying to get a crew out here to find the gate valves. And he's been trying to get somebody out here for the last couple of hours. We'll see what happens if he's able to get somebody out here. Up there is impassable. I'm not even going to try to walk up that way. See how the ground's buckling in the middle? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not safe to drive a vehicle on it, that's for sure. If I can zoom in on it. That ground is buckling over there, right there. You tell him to stop. Go back. Turn around, go back. It's not safe. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Just back up. Back up. Reverse. All right. I don't know why people don't exercise caution. Now, this is a learning experience. If you see a lot of water like this on the ground is very weak underneath because the soil is being washed away. You got a 1,000-pound car that could possibly ride over this and cave in. It's not safe. You see why the fire trucks are not over here, right? So why would you drive your vehicle over here? You got a cruiser back there that's telling you to back up. I don't know. People never exercise caution for some reason. And they always tell you don't drive through water like that because you don't know what's underneath the water. Prime example, I was just talking about how the road is eroding over here. All that water is washing away the undersoil. So if it's washing away the undersoil, that means the asphalt is supporting by itself. Now if you guys can see it over here, you see that water that's kind of bubbling up that little area right there? That's coming up out of an area that it shouldn't be coming up out of. And this is probably the closest I'm going to go up there. I'm not going to go any further because of all that water they have. At this point, I don't know if it's even safe to drive a truck up there, to be honest with you. Because the water been washing away so much soil. Still actively waiting for the crew to come out to find the gate valves. One of the fire trucks over there backing up. You see those are all rocks that have been washed down by the water. So just think about how many rocks been washed down from up there, and all the debris that you see in front of me, you know, on the sidewalk over there. So just imagine how much been washed away from the top down. And you might see some cars falling down. That's kind of common with that much water washing things out. People are starting to get a lot of water in their basements. Down here, I wouldn't recommend walking down there, but all down there is just like pretty much almost knee deep of water in certain spots. It's a learning experience. If you see a lot of water like this, don't ever try to drive a vehicle through it. I mean, the soft ground underneath, people don't know that. They think the ground is firm. Car falls in. What happens? Now you guys gotta rescue them out of there. That's not good.
They also float away.
They will float away, you're right.
Are you asking me why you got a whole river on the street?
Be careful. Just be careful out there. A water main break. Yeah, it's up there, like where you came from. You probably seen all the water bubbling up. Yeah, that's where it's coming from up there. But it's gonna be a process. This may be an all-day event, pretty much. Just so you know, there's tons of water going down that way. I wouldn't recommend walking through there because you might get washed down with the rest of the water. I mean, you could try to be brave if you want to and walk down there, but the weight of this water could take you all the way down to the bottom pretty fast. Water is a quick moving force that you don't want to reckon with. The water's probably traveling about I'd say about 30 to 40 miles an hour, maybe a little faster. It's moving pretty fast.
Ladder 25, a medical assist, 8 Newburgh Street, Roslindale. Ladder 25,
There's a whole lot of water up there.
8 Newburgh Street, Roslindale. Nearest box 2768 Belgrade Ave and Walworth Street, 533.
It may look like just regular water, but that's a lot of water. A lot of moving water could create more damage than you can expect. Especially if it starts getting into the electrical and stuff like that. Not too sure how far up the water main break is, but fair to say it's at the top of the hill. because I can't see it from down here. It's probably further up at the top. And that is a lot of water moving, guys. It's a lot of water. It's overwhelming the storm drains. It's just bypassing the storm drains at this point. That's a storm drain. It looks like the water is backflowing out of the storm drain. You know, you tell me what you think. It's not going down. It looks like it's backflowing out of it. So the storm drains are kind of overwhelmed at this time. But you ought to, where I'm standing, there's a lot of gravel, like right beneath my feet. A lot of gravel right there that's been washed away. This may be an all-day event because they're still trying to get a team out here to safely find the gate valve to shut this water off. There may be 1 or 2 isolating valves or more that they have to find. We'll try to hang around as long as we can and document as much as we can document. That car has a lot of undercarriage water coming out of there too. I don't know if you see that. That means water is going up the undercarriage and coming out the other side. The good thing is we're just above the freezing level, so I don't think we're quite at freezing. But I still, then again, I have to check to make sure, because if this does freeze up, we could have a major problem. I'm pretty sure we're above freezing, a few degrees above freezing anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend driving the car through this area right here, considering it has been running for several hours. I mean, you don't know how much of the ground has been weakened up and where the actual main is. If you happen to drive over the actual water main break, for sure that's a soft spot and you will fall in for sure. Once again, we have a water main break at Shirla Street. I think it's number 2 Shirla Street in Jamaica Plain. It said several hours the water's just flowing. They're still trying to get a crew out here. I'm not too sure when the crew is going to be here, but this is what you have as a result of a early morning water main break. People are all going to wake up in the morning with very low water pressure. Very low to no water pressure at all. If you're on the top floor, you probably have no pressure at all.
Hi,
Who makes detail company?
these two companies are engine 20 and ladder 11.
Okay, thank you.
538.
That's the street we're at right here. I think it's pronounced Shirla Street. Shirla and Heath Street. Like I said, they've been out here for at least a couple of hours trying to resolve the issue. Water and sewer, one of the supervisors is on scene. He's trying to get a crew out here as soon as possible. See all the rocks that are there? It's quite a bit of rocks that have been washed away. And more rocks here.
Engine 41, ladder 14, a central station alarm, 224 Marquette Street. Brighton, engine 41, ladder 14, a central station alarm, 224 Marquette Street. Brighton, nearest box 5438 Samuel Street, NR Sanderson Place, 540.
900 to car 9. Go ahead. I got ladder 11 on this side. Do you want them over there near Schindler? Or you want them to stage right here?
No, they can just stage right there. Just have them stage there.
A lot more debris in the street right there. A lot of rocks. Shows you how much debris has been washed away. This is where the concern is right here. So this is the very dangerous part of it, where it's bubbling up at. You guys can see that. I'll get you a boat. Maybe I could walk on the other side over there where it's not no water. Probably safer to do it that way. Take a walk over this way, up and around. That way I don't have to step in the water myself. You see how the ground is buckling right there? So that means all the rocks underneath and dirt has been washed away. Very dangerous. You don't even know how deep that can go down. It's how dangerous that is. See how the ground is coming up and water's, it really lift up the asphalt.
Ladder 23, an unconscious person, 66 Columbia Columbia Road, Dorchester, ladder 23. An unconscious person, 66 Columbia Road, Dorchester, Europe box 3356 Columbia Road in Seaver Street, 543.
That's a lot of water coming out of there. What's going on, my man? Be careful, don't walk through there. I wouldn't walk through there if I was you. You gotta get up there? Can I put that? Hold on 1 second. You gonna try to climb up there?
Yeah.
You need help getting up there?
Probably. I just need to meet this taxi driver.
Hold on.
Hold on a sec. Oh my god.
Can you, hold on.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Be careful.
Thank you. Alright, I'm moving now.
She braved it. She's actually doing pretty good. Then she actually got up there. With a little help, but she got up there. Yeah, it's a lot of water, man. It's from the fire department, public service. Oh, community. What is he? I think he's public service. I say this kind of water can be very dangerous, guys. You know, considering the amount that it's been letting out and how much of underneath the ground has washed away. You know, like I said, this will be an all-day event. Just before they can even shut it down. And some of the gate valves, depending on what gate valve that is, could be at the top of the street, could be at the bottom of the street. A lot of times you gotta have two isolation valves, one at the top, one at the bottom, and sometimes that could be a second or third one. And water sewer is still trying to get a crew out here. They put the call in a couple of hours ago, so they're still trying to get somebody out here. They do have a supervisor on site, but they need the actual crew to do the work. That young lady walked up. She's going all the way down to get her cab, so she can meet her cab on the other side of Heath Street over there. Thousands and thousands of gallons of water being washed down there. I don't know if they have an exact number, but it's a lot. Thousands and thousands of gallons. Somebody said it's a 35-inch water main break. I'm not sure how they know it was a 35-inch, but that was the number that was given to me, not 35. 35 is a pretty... I don't think it's a 35, to be honest with you. Probably a 5. 35 is kind of a big number for. Then again, who knows? I think you had a 35-inch water main break. You might have more water coming out than that. I would think it's more like around a 12-inch. But I don't know everything. Oh, she's coming back. What happened? He's on that side? That side you gotta be. No, you should have him meet you on this side though. He can't meet you on this side over here?
He's on that side, yeah.
Because there's more water down there, just so you know. Like, just be careful though, because there's a lot more water down that way too. It probably would have been easier for him to meet you on that side. He can't? Okay. Just be careful going down there. Wow, that's crazy. He could have... A cab driver should know how to get around that to over there. Just go around Jackson Square, come down South Huntington, and get on the other side. Like, that's not... You know, he could do that if he wanted to. It would have been easier for him to get over there for her to go down through that water. Hopefully she's safe going down there. Even though all these streets are blocked off, you could take Columbus Ave to Center Street, go up Center Street to South Huntington, or cut through like Waldeck or one of those streets to come on the other side. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. I think Waldeck you can't make it through, but the next street over, I think you can. So we got a lot of water coming out of here. I don't know if she went all the way through there or not. I'm taking a quick walk down to see. She's a tough woman, so she probably went through this. She said she got to catch her cab, so. I said, this is a lot of water. Last couple of hours, it's been running like crazy. And it looked like she made it through, so that's a good thing. I'm not too sure how long it's going to be for them to get the crew out. I don't know if they have to call the crew from the house to come on call, or... like I said, it's been running for several hours now. And you see all the water that's still coming through. It's all the way down. Once again, an early morning water main break. Probably around, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. Might have been even earlier than that, not even sure. See the water kind of buckling. See how it's moving the sidewalk over there? Be careful going through there, my man. A lot of water up there.
on that transmission early morning.
You guys can see that right there. Water kind of bubbling from underneath the ground. That means they got to excavate this whole area right here to make sure they got firm ground underneath when they put the soil back. They said they're still trying to find that shut-off, or get the crew out here to find the shut-off, I should say. He's preparing to roll his shoes up. I wouldn't. Does he really have to go through that water? I don't know. I wouldn't walk through this if I really had to, but you know, you would have better luck trying to hop this right here and walk up there, like that young lady did. Yeah, that's a lot of water, guys. A lot of water. That's what we have. Tons and tons of water just getting washed away. See the asphalt bucking out. In the next hour, you see a lot of people trying to get out and go to work, and they're not going to be able to go to work because their cars are not going to be able to lead out of here. So 5:30, 6 o'clock, people are probably going to be getting up, trying to leave and go to work. They're going to be met with a hell of a water leak. Some people are getting reports of water in their basement at the bottom of the hill down there. Yeah, that's a lot of water coming out of there. I don't know how many gallons per minute, but I'll say at least 100 gallons per minute at the minimum. It's probably more than that though. You're probably looking at 200 gallons a minute. Interesting. That's what we have. So just want to show you some early morning footage of a water main break right here on Heath Street.
Travel to it.
I'm not trying to put my feet in there to get wet, because you could get frozen feet at that point if you do. Well, maybe not, but don't try it to find out. That's the rule of thumb. Like I said, it's a lot of water, and I heard that the hospitals are reporting that they have low water pressure in the hospitals. Not too sure how true that is, but there's a VA hospital that's right up the street here. Allegedly, they'll be getting reports of low water pressure. Good morning. There's a water main break up there at the next. A lot of water main break. Oh, you have low water pressure? Is your water pressure working? The fire alarm's going off in there too. Those are low water fire alarms. I don't know if you guys know it or not. When the sprinkler department, when they how you say it, they have a flow switch in the sprinkler system, and they have tamper switches, and they have low water pressure switches. So what happens if the alarm panel detects a low water pressure, the alarm will go off and call in the central fire alarm. That means your sprinkler system is inactive. So you're hearing alarms going off in the building. Where's your car at? That one? I wouldn't recommend moving it, but if you were to move it, I would go that way and not that way, because up there is more dangerous than down there. But I don't recommend moving it. Cars do float, just so you know, guys. Cars will float in this kind of water, and your car could end up drifting down the hill. So this gonna be a chaotic situation out here. You know, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be an all-day event. Water and sewer is still trying to get a crew out here to shut down this water. She went and got her phone. That's easy. You get your phone and you document what you see. See, that's what you do. You're smart. You always document what you see. Somehow, somewhere, you gotta make a record of what took place. I don't know how long they're gonna allow this water to keep going, but it's been going for quite a while. And who knows, they may have a crew that's tied up somewhere else. We don't even know. But it's a lot of water being washed away. Surprised they don't have automatic gate valves that just shut down when it senses too much water flowing through. Because they know you can't be using that much water at one time. So it should shut down automatically saying there's a leak somewhere. Unless there's a fire detected in that area that it will sense that, okay, they use, well, that's kind of, well, I guess you could incorporate that into a system. Fire alarm notifies water and sewer. We have a fire in this area, so the gate valves don't shut. In the event that there is no fire in that area, the gate valve shut. You have an automatic override, you have to override it. That shouldn't be too hard to incorporate into a system.
Engine 24, ladder 23, a central station alarm, 15 Bowden Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 24, ladder 23, a central station alarm, 15 Bowden Avenue, Dorchester. Nearest box 3336 Bowden Avenue, Bullard Street, 605.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. That's a lot of water to be washing down the road there. Fair to say, all the soil underneath the asphalt is, at least for the first 2 to 3 feet, is probably washed away. A lot of people are gonna wake up to their basements being flooded, especially if you're downhill or downstream. Up here, they won't have that problem because I don't think any basements are affected up here. But down to the bottom of like Schiller Street and what's that street over there? Waldeck and another street over there. I think those streets are gonna suffer some water damage. I think there's that Minden Street. A few streets over there. I forget the name of those streets. There's a few of them over there though. Well, you get one flush of the day. After you flush your toilet, then you may not fill it. It may not fill back up. Fire alarm going off in the building. What does it say? What does it say in the panel? Does it say water, low water pressure? It should say something on the enunciator panel. It's been going on for a couple of hours now. If we like,
You want to
no, you can silence that thing. I think the fire department were over here earlier, weren't they?
Yeah.
So you should be able to just hit the panel and silence it. You don't know how to? Hold on.
Yeah, I forgot my glasses. Look.
Hold on 1 second. Should be able to go up here and hit signal silence, and then you can silence the panel right there.
Car 9 calling.
So that should last another. Huh? Yeah, leave it like that. It's gonna reset itself again. But once you silence it, now the horns and bells and whistles are not going off.
I can wait it, shut it down. Start the engine 10 with the high water truck.
So I just silenced the alarm for them.
Calls for evacuation of buildings here.
The evacuation in buildings now.
Minden Street, Walden Street area. Have them come in Heath Street and just stage behind Engine 20 on Heath Street from Heath Square.
So they're starting to evacuate buildings on Minden Street and Waldeck Street over there. So that's going to be an interesting concern. Not too sure what's going on. We'll stay tuned. We'll get over there in a second.
36 inch.
So Boston Fire Department is calling in for the part of the water rescue team to start rescuing people out of the apartments at Waldeck and Minden Street. They're saying that the water is too dangerous on that side of the building over there. So we'll see what they got going on over there. Just called it in. This is crazy.
Engine 10, brush fire 48.
How you doing?
Central Station alarm, 15 Bowden Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 10, brush fire 48. A Central Station alarm, 15 Bowden Avenue, Dorchester. Nearest box 3336 Bowden Avenue, Bullard Street.
This is way too much water out there. And the city of Boston should do better than this.
Engine 10, water main break 12 Schiller Street. Jamaica Plain. Engine 10, water main break 12 Schiller Street. Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2388 Heath Street and Lawn Street, 611.
They're calling in the team to rescue people out of the building.
Brush fire 48, water main break 12 Schiller Street. Jamaica Plain. Brush fire 48, water main break 12 Schiller Street. Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2388 Heath Street and Lawn Street, 611.
So they're going to call all the teams out.
Tower Ladder 10, an unknown met vehicle, 3699 Washington Street, Jamaica Plain. Tower Ladder 10, an unknown met vehicle, 3699 Washington Street, Jamaica Plain. Nearest box 2537 South Street at Arbor Way, 611.
See the amount of water that's being rushed down there? It's a lot of water. Minden Street is on the other side over there, where I wouldn't dare walk down. But they're gonna have they're gonna try to get a crew to get over here and rescue them out of there, out of the building. I'm not too sure what they have in the building, but allegedly one of the buildings is full of water. It's full of water at the basement. And shut down the boiler system and everything else down there. I'm not too sure to all the details what they have, but allegedly there's a basement full of water, and all the heating system got flooded out. I haven't confirmed that, but that's the details that I'm receiving. A lot of water, man. You gotta get the canoe out. Yeah, that's a lot of water to be washing down. A lot of water. Oh, you're the guy that owns the laundromat.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you. You know who I am? Remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know who you are. I didn't recognize the face at first. Good morning. How you doing? I know a lot of people, and I see a lot of people. He owns the laundromat that's right there at the corner. Fair to say he won't be able to use the washing machine, at least until they fix this problem. It's a lot of water, guys. When I say a lot of water, I mean a lot of water. I mean, this water has been running for like several hours.
900 to 9 on direct. You want me to come over on that side?
See how low pressure the water hydrants are? If the water hydrants are that low.
Yeah, you can. If you would bring the CTAC radio down, if you come this way. No rush.
So down there's a lot of water being built up too.
Okay, on the message.
He's on direct. Like I said, this is a lot of water that's been running for several hours. As you can see how much it is. It's going all the way down. Probably as far as you can think of. You know, it's covering a pretty large area. on the other side, I guess they're gonna perform some sort of water rescue to get the tenants out of the building on Minden Street over there. Allegedly, there's a lot of water that's in the basement flooding.
On January 14, 1938, Lieutenant Edward J. Kelly was killed in a line of duty. As you go about your tour,
Is that a gravel right there? That's a lot of gravel. There's just tons and tons of gravel right there. It's been washed away. Kind of give you an idea how much was washed away from the top down. And to top it off, it's still running, so it's not getting any better. It's only gonna get worse. There's a car trying to make its way through there, which is not recommended.
So I spoke to the caller over the phone. We're going to be doing a supplement to the original report. I have something.
Water and sewer. Where did they go? They left? The truck's not even there no more. Probably got tired of waiting, so I gotta go back and get the truck myself.
Car 9 to fire alarm. Can I have an operations channel?
So you're gonna use a TAC channel.
That's affirmative. Car 9, you can operate on channel 3.
So TAC channel 3 is gonna be the fire ground.
Channel 3.
Everybody's going to channel 3 for the fire ground on this point. Yeah, it's a lot of water, guys. A lot of water going through there. Still no relief. I think I'll walk all the way down so you get to see how far that water is running down. Yeah, might as well. Not much else going on out here, but tons and tons of water. A lot of cars are...
Fire alarm. All out of check.
Bravo 2-1.
Status 10.
Head back down to
Contact.
109 West Pleasant Ave.
With
South
Boston
of the
Ambulance.
disturbance. The first one neighbor's found on his door.
Investigator box figure 618.
I learned something a while back on how to approach scenes like this, and good thing I follow the rule of thumb on approaching these kind of scenes. Like I said, there's a lot of water being washed down. See how the storm drains are not even entertaining the thought of draining the water. Matter of fact, the storm drains are overwhelmed. They're actually backing up. And it's starting to rain too, so that's not going to help. It's going to add more water to the water. You got more water added to existing water. It's washing all the way down. See all the rocks in the road? Washing all the way down. A lot of water. No shortage of water over here, that's for sure. And the car's gonna have to turn around somehow, some way. They figure it out. You got two options. One, go up the one-way street, or one, make a U-turn. There's only two options you have. If I was him, I'll turn around now before the traffic backs up on him. And he can't turn around. So it's a whole lot of water being washed down. As you can see, it's starting to rain as well. So that's just going to add more water to the equation.
10 out of 10. Roof to 10 out of 10. Off the channel 1 direct.
I might go.
Channel 1 direct. Bravo 2-1 out of Bravo. Follow. 80. U.S. Coming. Still want EMS to come down spot.
It's a lot going on, guys. A lot going on. There's a car coming out of there. I don't know where that car is coming from, but he came out of that street over there.
No, no way.
Came out of Heath Street. Like I said, I'm not too sure how long it's going to be before they shut the water off. But it's been going for several hours now. Another water storm drain that's overwhelmed. It's trying to take as much as it could take in, but it just won't take that much in. Probably need to clear out some of that debris on it. At least the city streets are getting clean. Who do we got? Who the heck is that? You're going the wrong way, buddy. How these cars are coming through there? Or they're coming from the side street? Wait a minute. You guys, they're going around the cruiser. That's what they're doing. I know. Where's the police officer? I thought he was in the car. You guys gotta turn around. I mean, you see that cruiser over there, right? Why would you go around a cruiser? I've done plenty of videos of this. If you see a cruiser in the middle of the street, guys, please do not do this. Guys, you see that cruiser in the street, right? Why did you go around it?
Yeah, the cruiser's here because you can't go.
You went right around the cruiser, man. Come on. You're making people's job harder for them. You exercise some common sense now. Guys, you gotta turn around and get your car back. You gotta turn around. Ma'am, listen, you gotta turn your car around. You gotta turn your car around and go back out the way you came in. Listen, people, I mean,
Heath Street and Arvon Street, 624.
Is he sleeping? He's not sleeping, is he? But why the heck are they going around the cruiser?
They go around the hip.
But why are they doing that though? It don't make any sense. You got a cruiser in the middle of the street and they're going around the cruiser.
Idiots.
I mean, common sense tells you he's blocking the street for a reason.
Right.
Oh my! You can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this up at all. I mean, I see some dumb drivers, but I'm seeing more dumb drivers on the road than ever before. And then they wonder why they get themselves in accidents because they don't follow instructions. You got to pay attention to what you see on the road, man, because you could have went down there and fell, your whole car could have fell right in the hole. You know, there's a big water main breakdown. You know that, right? Yeah. That's dangerous, man. Very dangerous. He said he knows, but why is he said he knows the water main break, but yeah, he's still going down there. But why would you do that? Like, if you know what the water's going to do to your car, you wouldn't go down there. This, I don't know. I can't, you can't make this guys up. You really can't make this up at all. You really can't make this stuff up. If I would have told you this, you would never believe I told you that not only one, but two, but three, but four cars went around a police cruiser in order to, guys, this is very important. If you ever listen to anything I tell you guys, if you come to a road, and I said this in many of my videos before, you see a cruiser in the middle of the street like this, blocking the street. 9 times out of 10, there's a reason why that cruiser is blocking that street. I don't care what you want to think, but there's 9 times out of 10, there's a reason why that cruiser is blocking that street. Now, if you see water on the ground, that's all the more reason you should understand why that cruiser is blocking that street. So the officer is moving his cruiser now. So the let him know he let. No, we're not even gonna say that part. He knows what he did. I think they need a cruiser to block out the rotary there, and that's gonna help a lot. If he put his, they still need 2 cruisers. They need a cruiser here and a cruiser at the rotary. That's a proper way. And I say it over and over. One day I'll give Boston Police a lesson on how to block streets, because they never get it right. I think you guys do a better job than they do. Like they don't. I don't know. They got to give more training. More training is much needed. You always look at the adjacent streets and the traffic flow. And the supervisor should be on scene to even dictate what needs to be done. You know, supervisor say, hey, I need a cruiser here. I need a cruiser there. I mean, I don't know. I get tired of trying to educate people on what they should already know. If you haven't learned it this far, you probably won't learn it at all. I got a 63-year-old guy that I work with, or doesn't know nothing. Says he's been doing the job for 40 years. Nothing to speak for it. Nothing at all. No skill, no nothing. Sad, but that's what happens.
Engine 7, Tower Ladder 3, Master Box Activation, 199 Summer Street, Boston. Engine 7, Tower Ladder 3, Master Box Activation, 199 Summer Street, Boston. Nearest box 1412 Dewey Square, 628.
Dewey Square, good old Dewey Square. That guy's riding his bike through there, which is not, she's gonna walk through there. Be careful, that's all I say. Always be careful. There's a lot of water down there, guys. You walk down there, more like you're gonna get washed down the road. You be taking a good ride. More likely you will get washed down the road. Post that on the Citizens app. Where's your canoe? you need a canoe for this. Yeah, it's a lot of water, guys. And the water and sewer still hasn't gotten a crew out here. They're still waiting to get a crew out here. I'm not too sure how long it's gonna be before they get a crew out here. And maybe daybreak before they get a crew out here. This guy's trying to move his car. He's gonna try to move his car out of the water. A lot of people, like I said, a lot of people waking up trying to go to work, and they met with a major water leak on their street. So just be safe, be vigilant, be cautious. Like I said, there is a lot of water out here, guys. When I say thousands and thousands, I mean thousands and thousands of gallons of water. And if you're gonna move it, probably the best time to move it is now. Well, he's got an SUV, and fair to say that it's only touching the tires. It's not really. Even the cars down here are not so much affected as the ones up top, because the water's it's a little slower coming down here than up there. On the other side, I guess they're evacuating people with like a little rescue boat that they have. They're bringing them out of the apartments in like a little rescue boat. I was gonna go over on that side, but I'm not gonna. I could walk down to the puddle of water down here as far as I can go, but I'm not gonna walk in the water.
Engine 4, ladder 17, master box activation, 426 Washington Street, Boston. Engine 4, ladder 17, master box activation, 426 Washington Street, Boston. Nearest box 1442 Washington and Summer Street, 631.
Let's see how much water they got down here. A lot of these cars that are in the parking lot are like in water, because they're kind of like where the belly is. A lot of people were taking pictures and photographs and stuff like that. You get to see how much water it is when I get down there. And take a quick walk over there so you can see what I see and what they see. Try to give you as much as we can brighten this up a little bit. Now maybe we can't do that, huh? Maybe not. Oh, this is water right here, guys. Pretty good sized water main break.
Operation Echo 435.
See the cars, and these cars here get water like in the undercarriage. The ones that's like at the corner here. Fair to say these first 3-4 cars are gonna have water in the undercarriage. This car here as well. His whole front end's in the water. Why is he driving through there like that? Why would he do that? You're not supposed to drive that fast through water. It's crazy, huh? You go slow, if anything. You don't go fast. Wow. Unbelievable. Why would you go fast through a puddle of water? Interesting. He's trying to, hey, it's up there. A lot of water today. A lot of water. Is there any water in the basements yet? Probably not. Might be making its way in there. The car's trying to make its way out of there. Only can go. I would only go right, not left.
Ladder 24, a lockout, 1 Garden Street, Boston. Ladder 24, a lockout, 1 Garden Street.
See if any
Boston.
water's making it over
Box
this little threshold over
1354
here.
Cambridge and Garden Street, 635.
I don't think any water made it over this little landing yet, but if it does, it will be inside their basement for sure.
Engine 52, ladder 29, a motor vehicle accident, Walk Hill Street and Harvard Street, Mattapan. Engine 52, ladder 29, a motor vehicle accident, Walk Hill Street and Harvard Street, Mattapan. Nearest box 3641 Harvard and Walk Hill Street, 636.
This is unbelievable. The amount of water that's out here and still coming down. A lot of that water is making its way into the electrical, which is not good. So far, I think it's still working properly, but just a matter of time before something starts happening. You gotta be careful with water and electrical. I think down there, that's where they're performing a water rescue at. You probably can't see it from here. People's basements are getting flooded out down there. And a lot of their boilers and systems are getting damaged.
Maybe checking in via Walk Hill and Harvard Street.
Got it.
That's a lot of water. Yeah, fair to say the first 3 to 4 cars are going to suffer some water inside the floorboards and undercarriage there. Grass is getting saturated with water as well. This is
I'm Tower 3. If you have an engine coming in,
Walden.
we're all set. Opposite Charlie.
I'm calling engine 7. You can return engine 7.
421. Engine 7 has the message. Thank you. If you're related to the accidents of 435 going to McHugh, meet the caller at 230 Almont. Vehicle struck her car and kept going. No description. 421 happened. But tell me the streets though.
Look, guys, we got a lot of water. And as far as we know, the water and sewer is still trying to get a crew out here to shut this water off.
Walden and Heath, but now he's also stating if we can get another cruiser down at the rotary at Heath too. Farther down Heath.
Now they're trying to get a cruiser down there after 2 hours later. Wow, interesting.
Maybe they can use the big red trucks they own.
Somebody had a.
Every single Jake unit's out there. Block the streets.
So they got all the supervisors has all the units tied up, and they don't have no cruisers available to block the intersection down by Heath Street, further down by the rotary. So cars are still apparently coming up Heath Street.
Jake 916.
So they're trying to get extra units.
Jake 983.
Operation thing, I want to
75. No description of the person that took it. 421 has it.
.431, I can just let them know we're just stretched thin. It's that simple.
Yeah, every single 13 units out there.
You're going the wrong way. You gotta go that way. You're gonna have more water this way than that way. Yeah, go that way. They'll let you out.
The
Yeah.
here closed.
Yeah, you gotta go that way. You gonna go through that, or you wanna go through that? Which one you wanna go through? Use your common sense, man. Not to mention you're going down a one-way street. Like they can go through if they want to. They cut.
Good morning, word.
Good morning.
I gotta go this way?
Yeah, that's the way you should be going. Where you coming from?
Eh?
Where you coming from?
Right here. I live here.
You live there. Oh,
I
you.
gotta go to walk.
Yeah, go that way.
All right.
They'll let you through. Just go up there. They move the cruiser. Yeah, you can fit through there. You're not even trying to fit through there.
93, you looking for me?
Ladder 24.
I was just looking for another car to block by the road.
Ladder 24.
Yeah, they call them meet us at Buzzington.
I would block that.
Do a call back. What do you want to do?
Yeah, they said they're stretched real thin. They don't have no cruisers to block the road.
She said he's gonna put a truck there, and just need permission from the BS to go to the rotary. That's what.
I have to go straight.
No, you gotta go straight out.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep, 983. That's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Engine 16, ladder 6, a central station alarm, 85 Morton Village Drive, Mattapan. Engine 16,
A lot of water, and
a
it
central
keeps
station
coming.
alarm, 85 Morton Village Drive.
Oh, I got you. Go ahead, do your thing.
Nearest box 354 Morton and Corbett Street, 642. Engine 4, tower ladder 3, master box activation, 130 Tremont Street, Boston. Engine 4, tower ladder 3.
You have to go that way.
Master box activation.
You gotta go that way.
Boston.
Yeah.
Box 1441 Tremont and Winter Street, 642. Ladder 3.
Tower 3 has it.
642.
The ladder 24, the caller is coming down to let you in.
Yeah, but thanks.
Just party straight.
What 31? I'm off. I'll walk you. Now Charlie, someone's on this way.
Yeah, like I said, they're still trying to get the water and sewer to shut this water off. Been running for over at least 3 hours now.
113, take off. That's right on file.
Ladder 29.
Yeah, the occupant of the car is left, and you can cancel EMS, no injuries. Police are on scene.
Please don't see canceling on 643.
Yeah, this is like a nightmare now. This water just all directions, water flowing.
Echo details operation. Echo details, right. Good morning, yes sir. We need 10 detours down in District 13 for the water main break. 10 bodies, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Need 10 bodies. That's a lot of bodies.
I haven't
They're calling for 10 bodies for the water main break.
the stolen car from Mom on
That's a lot of bodies, isn't it?
So 6 Charlie Kilo 375 is still going to be outstanding.
I guess they don't have enough manpower to block off all the roads.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah. It's a learning process though. It's definitely a learning process.
Walk-Hill and Harvard. Harvard and Walk-Hill. Or Harvard.
Yeah, they're real thin. They just call for 10 bodies for the water main break. And Cause they got this street, that one, this one over there.
Oh, they're gonna need it.
They're gonna need them definitely. Cause
It's
it's
gonna be a
just,
mess for most of the day.
well, as soon as they shut the water off, they can get started.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Getting the water shut off is one step.
You go up to the middle of the water.
That's interesting. I said they're still trying to actively get the water and sewer company out here to shut this water down. Like I said, last several hours, water main been running water. We're talking about thousands and thousands of gallons of water.
I need 10 officers for a day tour on District 13. Again, I need 10 officers for a day tour on District 13. Looking for a water main break. Traffic closure. Number to call 4556. Again, 10 officers for a day tour on 13. Number to call 4556.
So I need 10 officers for water main break. We're not making this up, guys. And they're conducting a water rescue over here. I'm not going to go try to look and see what they're doing, but they're trying to get people out of this building because the apartments are flooding over here. Yeah, that water is getting pretty bad over there. I might see if I can cut through the schoolyard and show you what's going on. If I could cut across to the schoolyard without getting wet, I'll see if I can do that. But there is a lot of water over there. Let me see how this looks first. I gotta survey the area. There's quite a bit of water there. It's like almost 6 inches of water right in front of us. Yeah, I'm not going to try to walk through that. If I see a shallow spot that I can make it through, I will. But this is kind of pretty deep. Looks like about 6 inches of water running down there.
Ladder 6, you're all set. Ladder 6 has it.
Yeah, down there is like kind of like off limits. I wouldn't recommend walking down there. You see the fire department going door to door, checking on people's well-being. You see the guys in suits over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's guys, firefighters in suits going door to door. Make sure people are okay. They got the water rescue team over there. You're actively just checking door to door, make sure everybody's safe, and which is a good thing. You don't want nobody living in a basement apartment and flooded out. That wouldn't be good. And I believe Car 9 is at command. He's in command of all the activities going on out here. Got a couple of detail trucks at different intersections. Like I said, they're still trying to get the water and sewer company out here to shut down some of this water. It's this fit to say this is gonna be like this for most of the day.
Dispatch extension.
5464.
I think if you need a private room for rent, you can always call these people. They got a room for rent. Yes.
Charlie Alpha 1, Ocean Ore, will be on the 2 side. 1 sec. Morning.
There's a car down there trying to get out of the parking lot. There's 2 cars. You gotta take a right. It's a lot of water, man. Well, you gotta take a right. That's the only way out. You can't take a left at all. And how do y'all guys get in there? How are you guys getting through there? Are you guys coming through a side street? Are you coming through a side street to get over here?
I'm trying to get to a hospital.
Yeah, you go up that way. I know where you're going. But how do you get over here, though? Did you come through a side street?
I came from, like, dressing school.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to get through there, though. Just be careful.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to get through. I don't know how they're getting through there.
They cut through the parking lot.
Oh, they cut through. Oh. They shouldn't be doing that, though. There's a reason why the street's blocked off. No, I always say this multiple times. If you see a cruiser blocking off the street, 9 times out of 10, the cruiser's blocking off the street for a particular reason.
Well, they don't do it just because for the sake of doing it.
I know. I don't know. It's just weird. It's kind of like common sense, though, isn't it?
Wow.
I think that's common sense. If I see a...
You and I have common sense.
That's good. At least somebody does.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
I like to think I do.
I think you do. I think you're doing pretty good. You made it this far. You're doing pretty good. I don't know. I'll get some classes on common sense out there one day. A lot of people don't exercise common sense. They're finding their way around that cruiser through a parking lot from the backside of Jackson and coming through here. I don't know. And that was just a security officer that I used to work at that hospital too, and those guys, I don't know, need more training. A lot more training can help. Training and common sense.
29, a medical alarm. 1925
Yeah, all officers on the
Commonwealth
last
Avenue.
stop in area E.
Engine 29,
They're
a
all
medical
held
alarm.
until further notice.
1925 Commonwealth Avenue. Brighton, nearest box 5.
So they're holding all the officers on Area E.
No, that's area E. Stand by and echo.
So they're holding all officers on Area E to further notice. It's crazy, man. You gonna be here all night, all morning. Yeah. That's sad, but it is what it is. They can't even get a crew out to shut the water off. That's I don't know. The mayor should be involved in this. She needs to hire a better crew or get an outside contractor to come in or something. Watch out for that car coming through. And this is an all-morning event. We're at Heath and Lawn Street right here in Jamaica Plain. Heath and Lawn. Like I said, this is going to be an all-day event. Water is still actively gushing out the water main. More cars coming out these side streets over here. I don't know where these cars are coming from, but there's too many cars coming out the side streets. And I'm sure I can find out where these cars are coming from. They shouldn't be able to come through there. I'll take a quick walk down there and see if I can find out where these cars are sneaking through the cracks. They possibly come to the backside of the parking lot over there, but I'll take a quick walk down and see. They usually do a shortcut through the Stop and Shop parking lot. So because they can't get through that way, they're probably cutting through one of the back sides of the projects over there. Like,
Alpha 2, could you go all out for a supervisor for the detour 13 for the water main break? Call 5194.
they're looking for bodies all citywide now. Switch over to TAC 3.
Unlock. 4243.
And we're looking for a supervisor now. Supervisor on District 13 for a day tour for this water main break. Number to call, 5194. Again, supervisor on 13 for the water main break. 5194 is the number to call. What's your number, sir?
Lock.
Dispatch is at 5464.
This is one of those situations where, you know, you really can't control it until you can control it. Cars are sneaking through the cruisers. I don't know if there's officers in the cruisers or not. Maybe there's no officer in the cruiser.
Car 98, engine 28. Car engine 28. On the way to investigate, we got stopped at 89 Mendon to investigate water in the basement. Water was touching the electrical service coming in, so we shut down the power coming into 89 Mendon. Okay, 89 Mendon. All right.
Morning. A lot of water. A lot of water. Big problem. Major problem. This be headline news in the morning. So fire department's going door to door checking apartments. A lot of apartments are getting water in the basement. Boilers are getting shut down. Electrical systems are getting messed up. So it's a pretty chaotic situation here. Not too sure how serious it is, but there's a lot of water getting in these basements and electricals. Back in the day when we were kids, we used to get 2 milk crates, and we'd put one milk crate in front of the other and swap it till we get to the other side of the water.
Engine 10, you can come up, and we'll block the street up here in front of engine 20.
The Boston police is stretched real thin. They got officers at different intersections trying to keep cars from coming in, and cars are still finding their way through. Got the wagon down this way. I'm not sure if that's the 201 or I think that's the 202 down there. A lot of water still running. There's a storm drain trying to drain water here, but it looks like it's blocked. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm not gonna walk in there. There's a storm drain right in front of us that's trying to siphon up some water there. I don't know if you guys can make that out. Let me back it up a little bit. All right, guys. Just gonna keep an eye on things. We'll keep it rolling and see what's going on. After a few, I'll probably just stop and come back later on and investigate the rest of it.
Over 614, code 19 headquarters. Copy.
Once again, pretty decent sized water main break. Haven't seen any news outlets out here yet, so I'm probably the only news on this one. Cars are still making their way through traffic. I'm not sure how they're getting through, but cars are still making their way through.
Operation Echo 103. Operation Echo 103. Yep. You got an alarm.
Get the big guns out there. Huh? They're preparing to evacuate people out of the apartments if necessary. And I think they've been doing a few of them here and there, but they got more people they got to evacuate. So in one of the rescue trucks, high terrain. You get to see one of the apparatus at work. That car's going the wrong way. Hopefully you don't get injured up there. You're telling him to turn around. I don't know. Why would you go towards more water? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this video is a learning lesson for some people. It may not be for anybody, but we'll see. That car, if he's smart, he would back up and come the other way. They're kind of signaling him with the flashlights not to go through there. And if you know what I know, that ground is very weak. Your car can collapse in that ground very, very, very easily. Now, see, if you guys see somebody waving flashlights at you, left, right, that means stop. That means no, stop. A lot of people don't. When I say learn how to drive doesn't mean just step on the gas and turn the wheel. That means understand the rules of the road, the dangers of the rules of the road, and how to perform. That's the only way out. Yep, go that way. The only safest way out. Most people, like I said, a lot of people want to go to work. He probably pulled his car from one of these spots over here and then didn't realize he couldn't get out of there. Like I said, they're still trying to get the water shut down. It's been like 4 hours now. Water's still actively running and flowing. I'm not even going to bother calling 311 because fire department and Boston police called 311. So for me to call 311 is very useless at this point. And Water and Sewer is well aware of the situation, so it's not like they don't know. It is what it is. They can't get a crew out here to shut the water off. He's trying to pass through.
Sierra Alpha 80. Sierra Alpha 80.
The good thing.
Morning, sir. I owe you an Ocean Nora. I'll be the PS on the District 5 side today. Morning, sir. Thank you.
Unlock.
All right, guys, that's what we have. We have early morning water main break that's pretty much taking up the whole day. Uh-oh, what we got here?
Echo base, the Echo 428, contact 5367.
What's really to have that?
Car 928 calling.
Echo 43514. Everything.
Another car that don't follow instructions.
Yeah. Report on 23 Long Hill. All the occupants in the house are okay. The basement unit is
Jake,
not
411. Jake, 983.
The water levels in here is about 1.5 to 2 feet. Impacting the hot water heater and etc. I know about 4 inches from the house.
Jake, 983.
So terminated the electricity in the basement as well as the gas.
983, go.
That's a major problem.
Jake, 411, trying to reach you.
Hot water heaters are getting shut down. Electricity's getting shut down.
Go to 7. Yeah, showing up on scene. Where do you want to direct them?
I don't know what's going on with this.
Up to 7. Roger that.
These cars are finding their way through somehow.
21 to 22.
21 to 23, okay.
Major problem out here. Been going on for 4 hours. Water leak. You're the first guys on scene, so get all the news you can get. I know you too. Good to see you, my man. Well, it's water. The water main's up there, but there's water everywhere. So they're starting. Just so you know, they're starting to evacuate houses because basements are getting flooded on Walden Street. So that's down Minden and Walden Street. They got basements getting flooded, boilers getting shut down, electrical.
Or flooding and any issues.
You're hearing that on the scanner?
Yeah.
We're going to be tied up. This is going to be an extended
Good thing.
incident here.
A lot of news to report.
Water shut down by water sewer.
Water and sewer still hasn't responded, so they're still trying to get them out there.
Car 490 report on the water main break. 36-inch water main break, not slowing down. Investigating Round Hill, Minden, and Walden.
So they are saying 36-inch water main break.
Extensive operations.
So they're gonna be, this could be a major operation.
7-Eleven.
Major operation going on here, guys. Major operation.
Echo Base, the Echo 202, contact 5367.
502 along with engine 10 and the high water truck also working in 502.
Engine 28,
Channel 5.
Engine 10 high water truck working in survival. 7-Eleven.
She's one of the local reporters on Channel 5. Be out there doing their thing. She got the right boots on, so she's good. High water rescue truck is here.
Affirmative.
Yeah, trying to clean those out are useless, man. You can try, but I don't know how good it is. Most of that water is kind of riding right over them.
Echo Base, the Lima 411, contact 5367.
We got rates.
Boston Fire Department preparing to do a rescue for people who can't get out their apartments and basements that are flooded. Like I said, a lot of people are losing power. They're not going to have any heat. No water, no heat because of this incident that's taking place. Still trying to get water and sewer out here to shut down the water. So they are confirming that it's a 36-inch water main break. That's what I heard them say. So I'm not sure if that's for sure, but it's saying a 36-inch water main break. Get the high water rescue truck here. So Channel 5 is up there where I was at earlier. They probably used some footage of the water main break up there.
Just hold on.
All the ladders going to be down and everything.
No, you can go on right now. Okay. This has to come off. These are thin these right here. Yep. All right? Yep.
Just give him a quick crash course on how to use those. Sometimes this guy here, I don't know what he's doing. You got to turn around. You can't go up there, buddy. This is where it stops right here. You got to turn around, go back the way you came in. He's gonna back up a little bit. Let him back up. When he's going through, you get to see the high water rescue truck in action. Like I said, water and sewer. I don't know what's going on. they still haven't got anybody out here to shut the water off. So
Echo 103.
they're still trying to get them out there.
Yeah, we got away.
I said once again, I heard a lot of reports of water getting in people's basements, getting in electrical, flooding out their boiler systems and stuff like that. So water is getting pretty dangerous. Once again, we have the Boston Fire Department water rescue team out here. It's going to try to evacuate people out of their houses here, in their apartments. And at some points, I heard that water was knee-deep water. So depending on where you're at, I heard reports of water being...
Base to Lima 421, contact 5367.
They're making their way down the street there. So they're preparing to evacuate people out of their houses. People have no heat, obviously no hot water. We'll see what they got going on from there. There could be a water and sewer truck coming down there. I'm not too sure if that is or not. See a truck with flashing lights. See the public works of water and sewer. Looks like that's looks like public works. There's like a public works truck from here. He's gonna try to go over the side. Oh, he should go the other way. Well, I guess he could go either way. You got a van coming down this way. Not sure what this van's doing. Not too sure where he's going. If I was you, I'd turn back around, man. Yo. Why you going that way?
16, water main break 12 Schiller Street.
All officers, we have one detour available. C6, call 4343. That's a detour in C6. Number to call 4343.
Why are you going through the water? I don't understand that.
Lawn Street, 718.
People are silly out here. People are doing silly stuff. It's bad if he's going down a one-way street, but he's riding through deep water. Like, I don't know. So fire department is going door to door to check on the well-being of the tenants there. C23.
99, what's your location? Heath and Schiller.
Engine 37, water main break 12 Schiller Street. Jamaica Plain, nearest box 2388 Heath Street and our Lawn Street, 719.
719.
I'll get my rowboat. I'll be right up. That's where the car is, so row up.
So we got a pretty active situation here. I'm not too sure how many people are going to be out of power. At least 3 units so far, and they had to cut the power because water is getting to the electrical service. Some of them, they shut down the gas as well because it was getting to the gas main. So fair to say, if water is getting to the gas main, it's going to start flooding out other apartments doing the same thing. So we'll see what they can do. Channel, I'm not sure what channel that is over there. Another news reporter just arrived on the other side over there. Just dropped the tripod down. So we got a lot of activity going on here, guys. I usually don't stream this long, but I'm going to stream today. Try to get all the accurate stuff out there as much as possible.
Car 9 to C23. Car 9, I'm with C23 right here. You need something? Negative. Just Channel 5 was going to check in with him. They're up here.
Channel 5 is the first news agency on site. I think Channel 7 just arrived. So it's a lot of news to report today. And like I said, it's about 4 hours now. Water is still running. Has not been shut down at all. And from what I understand, it's getting worse. Or maybe they did shut it down. Look like the water is slowing down a little bit. At least from here, it look like it is. That could only be the looks. Like I said, I don't know if they actually shut it off or not, but no, the water is still coming down though. So they're performing the water rescue down there.
Yeah, Bravo Rapid sticking around for Daytona.
There's a lot of water, guys, a lot of water.
Bravo PF.
A lot of water.
So they have to move the car?
They don't have to move the car, no.
No?
I wouldn't move it unless you have to move it. I would stay close by just in case, because I don't know what cars. I don't think they're under any gates, but
My one is this one.
Is there any chance of a detour
you
yet?
might be okay. But just stay
my
close
own
just in
family
case.
trouble.
'Cause in case they
Everybody
find a
calling
valve
out,
that's
see
under
that
the car, they
23
might need to
wasn't
move it. They
Did
might,
they find what?
they might have to
Okay,
put a
you need
valve,
Bravo.
shut off valve. Sometimes they're under cars and sometimes they're not. So until
And
they,
how happened this?
down at the bottom, there's a water main break.
A what?
Water main, underground, the pipe break, and all the water come up. So it's been doing that for like 4 hours.
I know, I just wake up and I just hear that and I say, okay,
It's crazy.
something happened.
Yeah, it happened like early this morning. Early morning water main break. Like some of these gates could be in the cars. It's hard to say. A lot of them are in the middle of the streets, but occasionally you find some on the cars. So this is a lot of activity for the city of Boston to deal with. This is probably one of the biggest ones we had in a while.
910, I have units logging on now for you. Thank you, sir.
And I haven't seen any water and sewer vehicles out here yet. Even got a full-size brick that's got washed down the road. You guys can see that. And those are big rocks. Those are not small rocks.
Bravo 633 Ocean Nora. I'm gonna head down with Haskell 201.
Come on.
No water and sewer in sight. I don't know what's going on here. Are they on strike or something?
Heath Two officers needed for overtime on District 13 now. 2 officers needed, District 13, number to call 4556 for those 2 units going to the family travelers, 2311 Wash, apartment 406. Receive.
The channel 5 over there. A lot of rocks and debris. See all those rocks? That means a lot of undersoil has been washed out. A whole lot of undersoil has been washed out. So that ground is very soft and weak right there. You see the main cap, the sewer cap is off. I don't know if they tried to shut the gate down and they couldn't shut it down, but that cap is open. That's a shut off gate valve right there.
Engine 7, Tower Ladder 3, a Central Station alarm, 1 Franklin Street, Boston. Engine 7, Tower Ladder 3, a Central Station alarm, 1 Franklin Street, Boston. Nearest box 127.
So we have a lot going on here, guys.
Franklin Street, 726.
Alright guys, if anything else comes up, we should get back to you. Right now we have a serious water main break. Been running for about several hours. A lot of water. You know, we're not even sure the amount of water that came out of there now. It's a lot.
Ladder 11 now, sir.
Ladder 11, we have ladder 16 on the way to relieve you. Where do you want them to go?
Heath Street, by South Huntington.
Heath and South Huntington, okay.
Go ahead.
Black Fan Street off of Avenue Louis Pasteur is going to be shut down for a few hours. They're going to grant them the road.
All the gravel in the road there.
All the occupants are okay. About 4 feet of water in the basement. Gas, electric shut off.
4 feet of water in the basement.
Okay, the message.
So all those basements on that side is flooding out. A lot of people are going to be displaced temporarily for a little while anyway. If the boilers don't get fixed, it might be longer. Like I got some text messages saying like at least 5 or 6 houses are flooded out with boiler damage. I said it's a lot of water, guys. Not too sure how many gallons, but it's a lot of water up there.
Bravo 431 Alpha, Charlie Roberts, you send back down 83 Road B, cleared out within ocean front. Yeah.
It's been running for about at least 4 hours now. No let up at all. No let up at all. Look at that. That car is saturated with water right there. Have fun, right? You gotta make the best out of it. You trying to get up there? Just be careful.
Bravo 101 Alpha.
Where you trying to get to? Where you trying to go?
Sorry, you can Ocean Frank to 101.
Yeah, I would go that way. I wouldn't go up that way. There's more water up that way.
At the 19.
Yeah, unless you want to get wet.
Charlie 1.
Huh? Water main break.
Water main break.
They said 36 inch. That's what they're saying, 36 inch water main break. That's my man right there. This guy's at every fire, every major fire scene.
The officers on area E13 that are at that water main break that have remained in place until they're relieved. And the officers in 18 and the officers in 5, if they haven't been ordered, their shift is over. They go home. Got it. So guys on 10 that are at the water main break, stay on post until you're relieved. And Echo and Lima, if you haven't been ordered, have a good day.
That's probably about the farthest you want to go. Where you trying to get to? The green line? Unless you want to get wet. Well, yeah, you could walk. Well, I wouldn't recommend going up there, to be honest with you.
Echo 417 Alpha, Ocean Nora. Ocean Frank, have a good night.
Now you send somebody up there and they get hurt, you could be liable for sending them up there. That's why you always say, pass at your own risk. Don't give any instructions. Well, you can give instructions, but say you could do it if you want to do it. You don't have to obey it. So this is what we have so far.
Bravo Rapid, Ocean Aura, final alarm at the CVS, 778 Dudley Street.
So we got a pretty main situation going on here. I'm gonna stand by and see if water and sewer shows up.
Bravo 910, we're on roll call. You just looking for rapid?
It's a lot of soil. We see that much soil that's in the ground. Gives you an idea how much got washed down the road. So
okay, we'll get someone out there after roll call.
Kind of gives you an idea.
Bravo 102, Ocean Aura. Good morning, guys. Just take that alarm at 778 Dudley. You got it. Good morning.
She's taking off her shoes. Uh-oh. You dropped your sock. You want it?
Good morning.
Here you go. No problem. Hey, whoa, where you going? You gotta go back that way. You see all these trucks over here, right? You gotta go back that way. Like, what are y'all guys doing? Yo, you gotta go that way. Yeah, go back that way.
I know.
Yeah.
I live over here in the middle. You know?
Yeah, but you can't go through this way. You see see the fire truck there?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay. Yeah, go. Come on, use your common sense, man. Use your common sense.
Echo 802 is Ocean Nora. Good morning.
Exercise good judgment. Now, a lot of common sense people don't have common sense now. Now this is the proven fact that people do not have common sense. You got police cars blocking off streets. You got a fire truck right there blocking off that street. This is a do not enter, so you shouldn't be going there and do not enter unless you're directed to go down there. So where are you going after the fire truck? You know, this is a. What's up, buddy? This is a pretty chaotic situation here they have. Water been running for the last 4 hours, non-stop. Oh, that's not good. That's okay. He gets your attention though, right? That's one way to wake people up. He's gonna reverse and come out of there. This car wants to. I don't know what he's trying to do. You only could go that way. So engine 20 is being relieved at the time. Is he being relieved? Or maybe he's not being relieved. A little excitement for today, right? A little excitement for today. No, I can't figure it out though. Like most people don't have common sense. I don't think I would go up there. I don't think I would drive a.
The whole street blocked up. You drive right up to them.
Yeah.
They'll come around here. Watch.
Oh yeah, drive on the sidewalk. You get around. And they will do that too. They physically drive their car over the sidewalk just to go around the fire truck to go up the street. I don't know what else to say. Like safety. Like I don't know if it's lack of understanding or lack of communication or not too sure what it is at this point.
Charlie Robert, I'll be on the code 21 for 13.
I don't know if water and sewer don't even have a midnight crew, or maybe they don't have a midnight crew. Another crazy day, huh? Another crazy day out there.
Charlie 805, Ocean Aura, come on.
Come on.
Yeah, this is another crazy day in the city.
Echo 414 Alpha, Frank. Echo 103 days, Ocean Aura, come on.
Another fire truck responding. I think he's coming to relieve the other units. Maybe he's relieving engine 10. So I'm gonna get out of his way and let him pull up here so he can relieve engine 10 out the way.
J Gate 11 Ocean Aura. 811.
Yeah, he just snuck through there. Now why would you try to sneak through there? Another car trying to run the police car off the road to get through. You can't make this stuff up, guys. He tried to run the police car off the road to get through there. I mean, you see a police car with flashing lights. Flashing lights means caution. Last I heard, any flashing light means caution. Whatever color they are, if they're flashing, they mean caution. See all the gravel that's been washed all the way down here. I've been recording about 2 hours of video so far, almost 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna at one point I'm gonna stop and upload this video because I don't want to run it like 4 or 5 hours straight. That's too long. Even though I could do that, but I'd rather not run it that long. So engine 20 is leaving. Engine 37 is relieving engine 20. I believe that was engine 20. Yeah, I think it's engine 20. Alright, so they got a pretty serious situation out here. Give you once again a quick look at what's going on. Water main break on Heath Street.
Jake 983. 983. Yes, sir. Could you have a service car give a quick relief to a unit at Arklow and Walden Street? Arklow and Walden Street for a quick relief, please. As soon as that unit logs on, he's back. At the Jake 101 Alpha. As soon as he logs on, Jake 101.
Answering Carnage.
Just replacing engine 20.
Engine 37.
Okay, thank you. Sky 9, Ocean 10.
See, those gates are the ones that shut off the water. You just gotta know where they are and what sequence to shut the water gates off. There's another one there. So it all depends on which ones you do. It's gonna isolate what section of the main. So they might be looking for a secondary one in the middle of the street somewhere when they do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make arrangements to have your release come out. Maybe
Sky Bravo Rapid, got domestic, multiple calls now, 124 Mass Park Court.
That has it. We're on
11 days, Ocean Park. Code 1 way now,
in Arklow, significant flooding. You're going door to door for checking basement. So, okay, give me an update when you can, okay? 10 has
11 days, yeah.
Thank you.
Echo 1, give me a Nora, code 21 for the district.
Engine 10, is that water receded at all?
Negative.
1 Nora. Now, Jake, all the cruisers are at a water main break at locking.
The water has not started. Okay, thank you.
That water is just pouring out like crazy. Not even, it's over 4 hours of water running, and no one has came out to even shut anything down. That's serious. I might just keep this running. Who knows?
Operation Jake. Yep. Jake 983.
A lot of water down there. A lot of basements are getting flooded out. Some basements have reports up to 4 to 5 feet of water inside of them, which is a lot of water. This storm drain is overwhelmed. It's not even taking in water at all.
Sorry, stand by a minute.
Like I said, major problem out here. A lot of apartments and buildings are being evacuated. Majority of them are 3-family buildings as well. So I'm not too sure, like, you know, some boilers are submerged underwater. Hot water heaters underwater as well. Gas lines as well as electrical lines have been shutting off in several units. So like I said, it's a lot going on over here.
Echo 427, David.
Early morning water main break.
Code 1, waiting on the vehicle.
You guys, if anything else comes up, we'll get back to you, but that's what we have so far.
Attention all officers, all EDTs except Area B, including the 2 supervisors from Area D and E, report to the rear of Boston Latin School, 78 Avenue Louis Pasteur, no later than 8:30 a.m. today.
Oh shoot. I know what they got going on over there. They got a little protest going on. We'll see how that works out. That's not good. There is a
Echo dispatcher for radio check.
they got a little come on now. Water main break.
Okay.
Way
Radio
up
check, how
the
you guys read?
top of Heath Street. Yeah. It's,
How control for stop the water?
they haven't came out yet. And they're still waiting for the water and sewer to come out.
12345, you're okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, so she said how they don't control the water, and that's a good question. All right, guys, this is what we have out here. Early morning water main break right on Heath Street. Several tons of water.
815 Oceanora.
No, later on you probably see the crew that comes out here and shut the water off, but right now, water been running for over 4 hours.
818 1.
Alright guys, I'm gonna shut this off. If anything else comes up, I get back to you guys. What we have now is a pretty big sized water main break.
Engine 2, ladder 19, master box activation, 1 design center place, South Boston. Engine 2, ladder 19, master box activation, 1 design center place, South Boston. Nearest box 752, Black Falcon Avenue, 746.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the city.
I'm car 9.
633, can we just have 1 service unit come to this location, please?
Vehicle.
I already have you locked up.
Alright guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah.